Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. Start of a brand new week and, that was a good turn that, wasn't it? Start of a brand new week and the start of a brand new sort of mini event because today is Cyber Monday, yes. So following on from the Black Friday shenanigans, we bring you Cyber Monday, another opportunity to pick up loads of great deals for you. If you've missed any of the bargains that we've had over the Black Friday weekend, you'll be able to grab those. We've also got some deals that you haven't seen before, which have been specially curated, ready for what is going to be an amazing Cyber Monday. Check out the website, hit the shop the show buttons, and also use this code, CYBER23, CYB, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, CYBER23, that's cyber, not cider, cyber23, and that will get you an extra 20% off today. Standard T's and C's apply, but all of the detail that you need is there, and also worth bearing in mind that you can use that across the website and our outlet sale, which is there as well, kind of like crossing over with the Black Friday deals. There's loads on the website, so do have a look and stick with us right throughout the day. A little bit later on tonight, Craig is going to be here with me for our Cyber Monday extravaganza. That's 6 o'clock this evening, 1 o'clock Eastern. We've got Monday Makers coming up for you in between times at 3 o'clock this afternoon. A little bit of a different time for Monday Makers. And in this show, we're going to bring you loads of great demos from some of the deals that we've got in Monday Makers, and also giving you a heads up as far as the big deals are concerned when it comes to our Cyber Monday show later on. So it's great that you're here with us. Nice for you to be able to get the bargains super duper early. And I'm also pleased to say that I am here with, well, a lady who I barely see these days. We were tight back in the day. We used to do loads of shows together. Each and every week we were doing 2, maybe 3 shows a week, and all of a sudden it was like, whew, disappeared. Didn't see her for about 6 months. Did one show. Haven't seen her for about, it must be 6 weeks, Michelle.
I bet.
How are you?
Hello, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm all right actually.
I've missed sitting here.
Have you not?
I'm either in on a weekend or I'm in the other studio, so I don't get to sit down here.
I mean, we could stay here for the rest of the show if you wanted. I mean, if you can. Oh no,
we haven't
Johnny's
seen
just
each
said
other
no.
for that long though. We could fill up 2 shows with a bit of chit chat.
I reckon we probably could. On the sofa with Ben and Michelle.
I think that sounds great.
Yeah. Maybe one for the new year. It's lovely to see you though, and I know you've got lots of crafty fun lined up today, haven't you? Lots of great demos.
I have got lots of crafty fun. I'm going to show you some samples of some of the things that we've got coming up. Some of my favourites, definitely. We've got these beautiful Swash border dies. I love these, those sentiments. So you've got birthday wishes on these. And you can see you can mix it and match it with anything else that you've got in your stash. But just on here, nice and simply, birthday wishes.
Yeah.
But what I love about these is obviously you can put them on as many times as you want. So you can build up a really good, beautiful background with these. So I love that one as well.
What are the senders trying to say on that card?
Oh, I don't know. A bit difficult, that one.
Yeah, difficult.
A bit difficult. But then we've got these as well. I love these. So these are the Kaleidoscope dies.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for now, especially at this time of year, making all those lovely snowflakes with the kids, because we all get them crafting, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
At this time of year, definitely. Kids, grandkids are going to love these. Look how beautiful they look, though. They are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and the light catches that. Look at that. Yeah, that looks gorgeous.
They're a little bit different to work with as well, those, aren't they?
They are a little bit different to work with. I know I've had a few people say that there was a bit fiddly to put together, but actually they're not. So obviously keep watching and I'll show you how easy they actually are to put together. But then you've got these. So these are those beautiful embossing folders.
Swirl emboss folders,
I thought I'd picked up 2 cards then, but it's not. It's an insert.
Oh, it's a posh one.
Yeah, it's a posh one. Posh one. I love that. Look at that. Just all your inks you're going to be using with these. You're going to be using all your watercolour effects. So you've got that faux bleaching on there. These are one of my all-time favourite embossing folders.
Really?
These are one of my all-time favourite embossing. They're even nicer when they're the right way up. So we've got my demos later may or may not be the correct way up. I'm still suffering from that awful COVID fog. So anything goes today, especially when I'm on with Ben.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Don't say that out too loud, because if you say that, we're supposed to be together tomorrow as well. They'll be getting rid of me and getting someone else in. No, they can't have those two together again. They just...
It'll be another 6 months.
It'll be another 6 months, yeah. It'll be Christmas next year by the time we get together again. But it's going to be a great show today, and also, as I say, Craig coming in a little bit later on as well. So it's a stellar lineup. We have got Radical Rachel on the socials already this morning, with Ben McCarthy saying good morning. Always first in.
Yes. Him and Rachel have this thing. They do this bit of a competition to see who can log on and say good morning first between Rachel and Ben. So, yeah.
Stacey Brown is in with us from Arkansas. Thea's in saying hoi hoi, hoi hoi, pipaloi. Hi, Geraldine Sadiku says good morning everyone from a sunny but slightly chilly Argyll and Butte. It's cold here today as well, actually. Got my big coat on now.
Yeah.
It's like a big coat. It's like a duvet.
Yeah.
Big duvet coats you can
big
get.
coat, big scarf.
Yeah.
Big gloves. You sort of walk around like a 5-year-old child because you're that padded up, you can't move.
You should have those mittens on and like joined together.
String, yeah.
It's terrible driving in this morning, I tell you what. Yeah. In the little red and yellow car. Oh dear. No accidents, thankfully. Saw plenty in my rearview mirror though. Deborah says, good morning, my crafty friends. Hope you're all well. Yeah, just a little story. Michelle's been so busy today. She's been in, gone home again, and come back in again, haven't you? That's how busy your day's been.
So busy. Had nothing at all to do with COVID fog, leaving all my prep at the house, and only remembering when I went to pick my bag up to get out of the taxi, and he had to take me all the way back. Thankfully, though, I got to the house and remembered what I'd got there for. Because, you know, when you turn up and you're like, what did I come for? And just go home. So I've got my stuff, so we're fine.
COVID fog. Christy Rose says, good morning everyone, happy Cyber Monday. Hello, happy Cyber Monday. Hey Ben and Michelle, you both look great. Thank you. It's going to be a great day, it is. And Kirsty D says, good morning everyone. Candy says, did I hear something about a code? You did. Cyber 23, CYBER23. Basically go to the website, you'll see it there on the front page. It's a code that you can use today only, of course, with it being Cyber Monday today. Tomorrow, it's just your normal Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, normal Tuesday. And there won't be a code normal Tuesday tomorrow. So Cyber 23 today. Shall we get going and have a look at these Kaleidoscope origami dies? Let's do it. Here they are. There they are. This is your 4-piece collection with 8 dies in total. Something a little bit different from us, actually. And I think when we launched these, like Michelle said, a few people were sort of like, oh, I've never quite seen anything like this before. Shall I have a go? Do you want to jump in and grab these? I think a lot of people who have loved the fact that you've got a little bit more tactility, is that a word? You know, when you're kind of cutting these out, and then you've got the ability to kind of manipulate the dies in that origami fashion. If you've already got these and you love working with them, give us a shout up in the comments as well, so everybody else can find out why these dies are so fantastic. Great saving on them today as well. You're saving 10% before your discount within Club Inspire. So if you're platinum, £27.20 or $35.20 is your price on these. And you're going to get all 4 sets included. So you get 2 dies within each of the sets. So you've got here your seasonal snowflakes. You're also going to get the beautiful sensational stars. Really love that. Again, look at all of the detail, and then once you've die cut these out, you've got the ability just to create that beautiful little fold. As a lot of you know, I love a little bit of origami. My first ever public speaking exam that I did at school was all about origami.
Was it?
True story. Yeah, I mean, don't ask me about it now. I was about 9, so it was, you know, 50 years ago. But I did a little talk with, like, we used to have, no one else really did them. I think it's because I was at posh school, and we used to do like public speaking exams. You had to do like a 5-minute talk on something, and just randomly I chose to talk about origami. Oh. Yeah, and at the end of the presentation I made an origami swan. Yeah. Oh. Which my mum had pre-folded for me because I was too nervous about mucking it up in front of all of the kids. So anyway, there'll be no pre-folding today. And I used to have, shortly after that, off the success of my talk, I then opened up an origami business.
Did you really?
Yeah, sadly it folded.
I have missed those jokes, can I just say?
I'm glad that you're back as well, because I've got 6 months worth of jokes that I've already done that I can
I've
obviously
missed,
yeah, exactly. So I'll be guaranteed at least one laugh today.
But I always laugh at your jokes.
I know you do. That's why I'm looking forward to the next 2 days. Half my week with you. Yeah, so you're going to get all of these fantastic Kaleidoscope origami dies. This one is beautiful as well, the Flourishing Florals. If you do just want to have a little bit of a look at a dive in and maybe just get one set, obviously you've got the ability to be able to do that on the web. But I think once you've seen these in action and seen actually how fun it is to create with them, you will absolutely be jumping in and grabbing them. Thank you for all the hellos coming in. And also, must just say, this is just one comment from Amelia, who has messaged saying, Michelle, congratulations on your beautiful train. I have seen Facebook swamped with pictures of people taking on that craftalon that you did just a while ago. It was that was tremendous. That did you get it all done in the 2 hours?
So all the decorations, so all the like flowers and pearls that I put on there, we didn't, but I knew I wouldn't get those done. But for the rest of it, we did.
Wow.
I think we did, yeah. I don't think, did we put the wheels on? I'm not sure. Yeah, we put the wheels on, yeah.
Have you seen all, you must have seen all the pictures online.
I've been tagged in nearly all of them. There are so many, and I can't tell you. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy that not only have I inspired you, that you've been able to take it and run with it.
Yeah.
No pun intended, just a little bit. And so many different designs. I mean, I have seen, I think, nearly every single design that there's possibly out there on those trains. So it's very exciting to see them all.
It's nice to know just from your little craftalon that you managed to train all of those people to pop that the train together.
Exactly.
Right, let's get cracking. The origami day. So, which one are you going to play with, and how are you going to show us to use them? Which one are you going to use?
So I am going to use the seasonal. Going to use the seasonal snowflakes.
Oh, nice.
I love this one. I love the pattern on it. It's quite bold, and I quite like that about it. But what I love about these actually as well is you've got those instructions in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, bear with me. Can I just...
Oh, Michelle's running off.
Sorry. Someone may or may not have been calling me. Because it comes through to my watch, and my watch... I was like, why is my arm buzzing? And then I couldn't find my phone. I'd left it over there.
30 minutes in and it's going wrong already.
Where were we? What were we doing?
We were looking at the instructions.
We were. What I love about these is you've got those instructions in here. They're not incredibly difficult. Once you have followed your instructions once and you've popped one together, it's very, very easy. You will look and you'll think, well, I don't need the instructions. It is very easy to do. I've already got some die cut out in that lovely green. And then we're going to do some in this lovely cream as well. So I just thought those two colours worked beautifully together.
Yeah.
So let's pop a couple of these off. So let me make sure that I'm going to get the right one.
Pardon me.
That one wasn't me.
It wasn't me either, by the way, just to let you know.
So let's just trim this down. Now, as for what kind of card or paper you can use on these, you can use our 300 GSM.
Yeah.
I think and I feel that they work best on this sort of cardstock. So this linen, I think, is it a 220? I want to say 220.
Yeah, 220.
It's round about that. So I think that's sort of the perfect weight to...
So you want it kind of a weight where it's going to be easy enough to kind of fold, but then it's going to keep its shape, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So let me just take that down and pop this through.
And you get 2 dies within each set, right?
You do. You get 2 dies in each set. So it means that you can either layer these up together or you've just got 2 totally separate snowflakes or whatever the other ones are. I can't think of the names. So yeah, you can pop them together or use them separately. Even when you only use one layer though, you still get sort of that double layer effect on there anyway.
Yeah.
And then what you also get when you just use one die is it cuts out two. I've run it through twice with 2 layers because it does cut through 2 layers beautifully, as you can see.
And how many of those do you need to cut?
So it does tell you, I think some of them are a little bit different. It's between sort of 6 and 8. So it says use 6 pieces on that smaller one and you're going to use 8 pieces with that larger one.
Okay.
So let's just, but don't get rid of these as well. So you've got all these snowflakes in here that you're going to decorate the rest of your card with, or you're going to use them as little shaker elements in your shaker cards. You're not going to use them as shaker elements in anything else.
Michelle's back. Yes.
You've all missed my nonsense. James hasn't. Poor James has to put up with it all the time.
Oh, at the weekends?
Yeah.
This is your first weekday for a while then?
Sorry?
This is your first weekday for a while?
No, I have done a few, but it always seems to be, it's always fallen sort of when you've been off.
Yeah. They definitely do it on purpose. So I mean, I'm here all the time, you know, despite what people say. Oh, he's always on holiday, that one. I'm always here. I'm always here. So I think... Producer Johnny just said it sounded like Norman or Fireman Sam.
Norman Price.
I'm always here, I am.
Oh.
Norman Price!
Do you think Tracy's going to tell me off because I need a ruler and there's not one here?
Oh.
I know, I'm using
and
these
whose mat are you using there? What do you need, a ruler?
A ruler. Oh, do you have one?
I don't know if no, I don't think I do actually.
That's all right. I'll use my metal shim.
Yeah.
So if you look at the instructions, it does say to pop it onto your scoreboard and sort of rescore those lines because you've got lines in there that you need to rescore, but I don't do it that way. I find it easier to pop it on my mat.
Yeah.
And if you've got one of our tools, you've got this really thin end at that side. So I use that. I find that so much easier to go over those lines. So I'll get my ruler. Obviously, we're pretending this is a ruler. And I'm going to just line it up there. It saves me having to try and line that right into one of those ridges on my scoreboard.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it this way instead.
I really feel like I want to get you a ruler now. You know what I mean? Oh,
So
I can get you one. Do you want one?
Yes, please. And then, because you've rescored that lovely line, you're going to be able to fold that so easily. So again, on the other side.
The verbal bashing from Tracy for you
did
there.
you?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Don't want to hear what she just called you.
I can imagine.
Oh, dear.
It's because she always says to me before the show, is there anything you need?
Yeah.
I said, no. Are you sure there's nothing you need?
Yeah.
So I'll check again. I said, no, I'm fine. Yeah. She'll say, are you sure? I'll give you 20 minutes.
Sounds like, what's that? Are you sure you're sure?
Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah. Where would the fun be if you didn't have to call her in to bring you something in the show, you know?
Not exactly.
You've got to keep it interesting.
I know. I like to walk real close to that line. Affair.
Yeah. It's
walking on the edge.
It can be a scary line, I tell you what. I just always try and sort of play it safe. Play my cards right when it comes to Tracy. Keep on her good side.
Bless her. She just made me chuckle.
Just whilst you're scoring, we can send her to Sarah Brown, who says, hello to all my crafty friends, and especially Michelle and Ben, the whole CTV crew, sending hugs to everyone from Melbourne, Australia.
Is that an Australian accent?
Yeah. It's a very good accent. You ask Sarah, she'll message in a minute and say how good that accent is. And Suzanne Dawn says, good, happy crafting morning, everyone, from a dull and dreary Leicester. Leicester. Great way to brighten the day with Michelle and Ben. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a bit dull today, isn't it?
Oh,
dull
it's
and
miserable.
Cold. Snow on the way is what they say, isn't it? I think.
Apparently.
Potentially by the weekend.
Oh, I don't know. I don't mind the snow when I'm at home and I don't have to go out in it. I can sit in sort of the house and watch it falling.
when you have to get somewhere, though, isn't it? That's the problem. And particularly us Brits, we are pretty rubbish when it comes to snow and getting places.
The trains. So if it's too hot, the trains stop running because the overhead thingamabobs melt. If it's cold, if it's windy, then they don't come all the way up to Scotland because it's too windy up there. If it's too cold, then the rails freeze. So if it's too hot, too cold, too windy, too rainy and too snowy, so which is like all the time, I'm a little bit,
And also if it's too leafy, leaves on the line, they can stop trains.
Oh, you would be surprised how many times my train's been late and I've heard the lady say, your train has been delayed because there's been someone on the tracks or they've hit someone. And it's like, there's always someone on. Why would you walk on the tracks? That happens more often than you would think. It's really shocking.
I think that's why I'm glad that I have a car. Don't have to rely on public transport.
It's a bit crazy, I've got to say. Right, so I've got some, you can see that they're folded over lovely. And when you turn them over that way, you've got that lovely decorative element on that side as well.
Yeah.
So they've all been folded and scored. So I'm just going to fold them all back out now. I'm going to pop those up there because I'm going to bring these in because I've got more of these in this size. And you can see again, when you fold them over, you get a totally different sort of decorative finish on that side than you do on that side. So you can absolutely layer them over each other if you want to, because if I just pop that there, you can see that you've got the bottom piece poking out. So they all look absolutely lovely. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get either your tape, pen. I find your red liner is a lot easier to use because it just fits on there perfectly. And down that border that we've scored and folded, you're going to pop a little bit of red liner tape.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it on all of them. I'm going to do it on exactly the same side on all.
Is that the best way? Is that what you would do if you were at home, red liner tape?
This is what I would do if I was at home with these, definitely.
Could you use any wet glues with them or not really?
You could use a wet glue. It's just a lot easier and quicker with your red liner tape. Your red liner tape fits down that border absolutely perfect. It's almost like it was made for your red liner tape.
Yeah. Is that the thin one as well? That must be the 3mm, I guess.
Yeah, this is the 3mm.
Yeah.
But again, your 6mm does fit on there as well. But I'm using my 3mm because it just gives me that little bit of extra space on the side to make sure that I'm getting it on perfectly.
I love red liner tape. It does give a brilliant stick for construction. As I say, the only thing I've found when I've used red liner tape is I can never get the back off. I can, but it just takes me ages.
Oh, it's such a pest, isn't it?
You have to get pokey tools the way to go, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. Make sure you give it a good burnish down and then lift that up.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do, you can see that they're symmetrical. So you're going to turn that one over and you're going to lay it over and it's going to stick down perfectly. So there's none of this fiddling, trying to do this and pop them together that way. Lay that one flat down. Bring that one over the top and you're just going to layer that over exactly as it is. And then you bring it round and you've got exactly, well, you've got it perfectly matching exactly. And then bring that over and those will come out. So we're going to do that all the way round. We're going to pop this one off on this side and line those edges up. That one just went a little bit wonky, bear with.
A lot of appreciative comments coming in that were showing these. I think a lot of people bought them and then almost sort of too scared to take them out of the packet.
Yeah, I think sometimes you definitely get that when there's a little bit of construction in anything that we sort of do. People get it because it looks fabulous.
Yeah.
And then from the time you've seen us do it till you getting it home, you've almost forgot how we did it and then are too scared to do it.
Yeah.
So it's good that we always sort of bring them back again and again to show you all the different ways, different ideas. But then not just that, the basics of how to just pop them together.
I think as well, like, because they are a little bit different, well, a lot different to what we've done before. Again, there's that, I suppose if you get into a a pattern of sort of using your standard dies and you know how to use them and all that kind of thing, when something new comes along, which maybe you haven't tried before, it does make it a little bit more scary. Is that the right word?
Scary.
Intimidating, James, is a great word.
It is. It is a very good word for a Monday morning.
It is.
So we're going to pop that last one on there. Make sure we give it a good burnish down. And then you can see I've already taken the tape off of that side. And we're just going to do exactly the same. You're just going to be able to bring it round, line it up perfectly, and then just flatten all those backs out. So you can see the back actually is just as pretty. So it's entirely up to you which side of that you want to use. You can use that side, or bringing it round, you've got that beautiful snowflake there. So that is as easy, that is as hard as that is for them to sort of come together. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that to the side. We're going to make it sort of a little bit of a tag just on a little box. So I've got my box already cut out. This is going to make a 6x4 box. I've got some of that paper from 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
I just thought, because you've got the snowflakes, so it sort of picks it out and picks it up wonderfully.
I would say hi to Sally, who's joined us, saying, hey up, Ben, Michelle.
Hey up.
Hey up, Sally. Hope you both had a good weekend. We did. Well, I did. Michelle, I'm loving the colour of your dress, says Sally.
Thank you very much. I thought, you know,
very
dress for the season.
Yeah, very seasonal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could imagine you with a glass of mulled wine in hand decorating a tree with that dress on.
Oh, don't talk about decorating my tree in front of Craig.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tis the season for Craig to criticise your tree. Fa la 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 la. Has yours gone up yet?
It hasn't. I'm hoping Ben's going to get all the bits out.
Ben, listen up.
While I'm here. And then when I get home...
Clue, hint, hint, hint. When are you back? You're back on Wednesday, are you?
Yeah, travelling back home Wednesday. So I like to do a real good deep clean of the living room so everything gets pulled. Ben likes to do a real deep clean of the living room. Everything gets pulled out. I don't do it. I can pretend that I do it, but we know I don't. What
happens in my house is I like to do a deep clean of the living room and I do it to a really great standard, and then Laura comes along and does it properly, because I never do it to the exacting standard she holds. We're getting our tree this weekend coming, actually.
Yeah. Do you have a real tree?
Yeah, well, we do. And this year's brilliant, actually, because last year we went to a place that was sort of recommended locally. Said, oh, you're brilliant Christmas trees, you've got to go there. So we went to this place and picked up possibly the most expensive and the worst Christmas tree we've ever had. Literally got it home, and you know, people were like, oh, well, your house was too hot. No, it wasn't. Oh, you didn't water it. Yes, I did. And within literally about a week, it's, you know, in like the cartoons when the tree just goes. That's literally what it was like. All the needles just.
God.
So I wrote an email. Yeah, very nice.
Very British of you.
Yeah, very British. Wrote an email. You know, kind of, oh, I've got this tree. I was highly recommended to you, and bought this tree. It's very expensive. It's the worst tree we've had. My wife is so angry. My children are crying themselves to sleep at night. There's so many tears. You have ruined our Christmas. What are you going to do about it? And then they just messaged back and went, oh, do you want a free tree next year? I was like, yes, that would be tremendous. It will stop the kids from pining. So I did that. So yeah, true story. Got a voucher to spend this weekend, so that'd be good.
Oh, that's all right.
Put the tree up on Saturday. Producer Johnny's tree went up this weekend, yesterday.
Oh.
He's gone early.
Need to see pictures, Johnny.
Well, he's going to get some pictures done. Oh, it's ice blue and silver is his colour tone this year. Tinsel's gone up. Luxury tinsel, though.
Yeah, not that cheap stuff.
No. Yeah. He's going to show it to Craig tonight as well to get Craig's take on it. Anyone else? If you've got if your tree's gone up and you're brave enough, send a picture in studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk and let's surprise Craig later on with a few trees for him to cast his eye over. I will warn you though, if you do send in a picture, I'm not liable for the consequences of what my...
He doesn't hold any punches, doesn't he?
He's brutal. He did it... Was it it was the year before last, wasn't it? When he...
Yeah, yeah, he wasn't even gentle with me on my first year, was he? He was straight in with the, what on earth is that on the tree? While I'm stood here.
So funny. All his are up now, of course, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, sorry. He does the blue and silver, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Always looks lovely. So I've got my snowflake. I've got some tags, so just using our tag punch that we have, I've got some tags. I cut out a couple because I wasn't sure what size that I wanted to do this. And then I'm just debating. So even though you've got all those scar lines on there and things like that, you don't necessarily have to use it as it is. So you could absolutely, if I wanted to, let me just show you, let's just trim those edge pieces away. And if, oh, that's a bit wonky. If you really wanted to, you could add it on top.
Okay.
You could pop it underneath and sort of have a multi-layer effect going on if you absolutely want to, which is what I've tended to do at home. I've made some of these and I've just layered it up because the pattern just works absolutely beautifully together. So don't feel like you can't sort of trim your edges off and pop them all together, because you of course absolutely can. And then all I've done is I've just created just a little basket and a little handle. Now I forgot my brads, my split pins. So what I'm going to do is, just for now, I've just got a couple of, I still want to call them staplers. Staples, stencils.
What?
Paper clips. So I'm just going to hold mine on here just for now so I can get this finished. And then I'll glue it on. I'll pop my hot glue gun on in the break and glue this down. But I've just got my little handle.
What, just for Marianne Rosie, what was the, says what was the green paper Michelle used for the snowflake? So that was just...
it's just...
linen again, was it?
It's our linen. I think it's from the card stock that matches this, the 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where I got it from.
But you said card weight-wise, 200-ish is probably best,
yes,
you say? 220?
I think that's what our linen is, isn't it? About 220. So I would definitely think you can go up to the 300, absolutely. But I think it just works for me. I think it works best on this sort of linen weight, which is I think approximately 220.
Yeah. Hi also to Julie Swanson, who says, hi Ben, Chautauqua Lake. I think I said that right, didn't I, Julie? Chautauqua Lake here. Snowstorm warning for the next 2 days. Up to 20 inches possible.
Oh, wow.
20 inches. What is that in... That's 20 inches in feet. What is that?
Well, it's 12 inch to a foot, isn't it?
Yes, that's... It's 1.5 foot. Wowee. Stay safe.
Yes.
Hopefully you get to enjoy it. And Candy says, Michelle, see why I thought these looked scary? You make it look so easy. I might have to get mine out this afternoon and give it a go.
Yes,
have a play. And if you haven't got them yet today, use your code, Cyber23. You get 20% off, won't you? Cyber23. So that will get 20% off your, well, what is that? 20, that would be £2.72. So another 20% off that would be £5.44 coming off that price, or $7.40, I think, something like that. Here it comes. Here's the code. There it goes. Boom. Cyber23. Use that code. 20% off. Standard T's and C's apply.
So yeah, I'm going to glue my sides down, but I'm just using it, just that one snowflake, the other way round, because I think it looks lovely with that sort of centre bit popping out as well, just as a tag. So I've got my little tag on the side, I've got my snowflake on the top. I've just made myself a little basket, which we know is going to soon contain some form of treat.
Chocolates! That's
Yes.
fantastic, that. Look at that, super cute. Johnny, you get 6 fondant fancies in there. It's beautiful. Or a little tray of those. Daisy and my sister was up for the weekend. They went to a supermarket yesterday and they got a big box of the, what they call the little mini chocolate bar ones. You know the ones. What are they called? Thank you, Johnny. Little celebrations. Oh, I was tucking into them last night.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is your favourite?
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, which one? It was the one that had, like, it's got the double deckers and the dairy milks in. Oh, it had Heroes. I like a crunchy ones in there. No? Yeah. Not too fussed. And the dairy milk?
Yes. Oh, is that the ones with the Mars bars in, or is that the other one?
Mars bars are in the other one.
So does that like have the caramel?
Yes.
That one.
Caramel. Then. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, and they said the karaoke origami dies then. The Kaleidoscope origami dies. Here is your full collection if you want to go for it. Remember, that price is 10% off, less your Club Inspire discount, which is probably 20% if you're Platinum, and then another 20% off when you use the code CYBER23, CYBER23. Type that in at checkout and you'll get another 20% off. That code is only available, though, for today, with it only being Cyber Monday today. As I said, usual T's and C's apply, but what I would do is, rather than going, oh, I wonder if I can use it, I wonder if just whack it in at checkout. That's what I would do. And you know what, if you're multiple checking out, whack it in again, see if it works a second time. I would just keep putting it in, and if it's going to discount for you, it's going to discount. So there you go. Today only, though, Cyber 23. Love that star as well. And again, you can see the kind of dimension that you can create with these. 4 sets you're getting in total. And then those 8 dies as well. That is that beautiful, sensational snowflake that you have just seen. So all of those are included in that bundle. If you do want to pick and choose and maybe just have a bit of a play with those, you can, of course, go individually as well. A few questions coming in, so we'll look at those in just a few moments' time. And also, when we come back, we will give you the opportunity to have a look at some of the deals that we've got coming up later as far as our Cyber Monday special is concerned. Get in early. We've got some hugely, heavily discounted items. We've got some goodie bags for you as well. It is going to be a fantastic show later, and it's your opportunity in just a mo to get your hands on all of those bits and pieces first. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family. Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Welcome back, everybody. That was Michelle, that was. Lovely gift basket, says Lois. Thank you, Michelle. And Candy says, no, I cannot wait to try these. I seriously haven't touched them since I got them. Well, let today be that day. And maybe if you get to do a project throughout the day, you can send us in pictures of what you made. And also do feel free to send in pictures of your Christmas trees as well, ready for later. Let us know if you have put your tree up yet, because it's kind of that time of the year, isn't it, where some people do, some people don't. Ours is going up this weekend. And Tracy Madden says, Ben, can you do a South African accent? No, definitely not. If you think my Australian accent's bad, very clear with that one. One thing I can give you, though, is our brand new tape pens. We've got some absolutely phenomenal deals for you, and these tape pens have been flying out of the door. There are our brand new refillable tape pens, which are 36% longer than the tape pens that we had previously. Now, we're not discontinuing those, as Sarah was saying. So, you know, if you do still kind of like to go with the standard tape pens, that's absolutely fine. But with these new tape pens, you're getting the extra length of tape on there, whether it be the dotty pens or whether it be your straight pens. The first thing to say about these as well, of course they are bigger. They've been designed in such a way that it makes it nice and easy for you to be able to pick these up, hold them. The ergonomic design on these, I think, is absolutely fantastic. What did you just call me, Johnny? Oh, sorry. Right. He says it looks like a duck head now, not a mouse, which it was before. Wait, have I got? Yeah, look, see, we can compare and contrast. There we go. That's what it looked like previously. So you can see the size difference, and you can see. I mean, this is quite a nice ergonomic hold, but not as nice as picking one of those up. What is also good about this is you do have more control. You've also got, I think, a better lay down with the way that this has been designed. And also, of course, the fact that, you know, that one hasn't got the lid on it, but I've got a few tape pens at home, and you'd lose the lids, wouldn't you? Lose the lids. You know, and then your tape could then get clogged up with fluff and bits and pieces, but also bad for the environment, having bits of plastic flying around. So this is all now self-contained. The other genius, of course, about this bumper refill pack is those are your two tape pens there, but for each of your dotty and your straight, you're going to get all of these amazing refills. Now, as Sarah was saying, this is kind of like the launch box. When we get to the new year, you will be able to pick up smaller bundles of these and get these individually. But like I said, the genius of this is if I just take your take this one, for example. So this is your dotty. Dotty's always purple now. Your straight one is always pink. They're refillable. So you've got your little guard there. You just squeeze, take that off, and then literally, rather than sort of, you know, faffing around and, you know, having to find another tape pen, you're simply dismantling like a so, he says. Get your nails in there, Ben. Oh, hello. There you go. So this will be the bit that will run out, obviously. And then all you're going to do is get another one from your box, pop it in place, and away you go. Simple as that. I think it's brilliant. I also loved as well, a couple of times by accident, Sarah was sort of taping away and some of the extra tape came out.
Yeah.
So if that happened on your old one, you'd be a little bit stuffed.
Yeah.
But with this, you can simply open it up
and roll it on,
Run it
like
back
we used
in.
to do with tapes back in the day in a pen.
Exactly. We were saying the other day, like, remember in your old car, put your cassette in it, you start going, and you eject it, and all the tape was everywhere.
Yeah.
So you just get the little pencil and wind it on. So that's exactly the same with these. They are longer, I think they're better designed, and I just love the fact that you've got so many refills in there. 30 metres on a roll now, so 30% longer, 36% longer than they were before. And of course you get the joy of getting both your tape pen and your dotty included in there. 12 bumper pack. Get these whilst we've got them at that amazing price, $35.99 or $50.39. It is a fantastic deal. Don't forget that code that you've got as well today as well, which you can pop into. People say, oh yes, you could try it. New launches usually don't work on. I think it's normal T's and C's apply, so it's safe for November launches. But whichever way, $35.99 or $50.39 is an incredible buy. Next up, now if this is the deal that I think it is, this is a deal, and the Cyber 23 will work on this. So get ready to fill your boots with Michelle. That was over to you. Fill your boots.
Fill your boots
with Michelle. Go.
Yes.
Over to you. Go.
The more you say go, 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 the less I've got the ability to speak. Illustrators, you've got a 36 piece box here, and these are your essentials. So these are all the colours I think that you need if you want to start with. You've got 36 in there, they're a dual end, you've got that beautiful brush nib and you've got that fine nib in there. And you can see here you've got all those beautiful colours. As always, so there are illustrators, these are the premium pens that we do. You're going to see artists everywhere using these. If I turn that round, you've got a better idea of all the colours that you have got in there. So you can see, obviously, colour essentials, and you really have got all your essentials there. Again, you're going to be able to blend these out beautifully. But what I love about this is if I open this up for you, so if you've got this box or you haven't, open it up, and here, right here, it says how to achieve a smooth blend.
Yeah.
So you've even got some little instructions here to explain. You are going to apply the light, then the dark to indicate your areas of shadow, and then your mid, and reapply the light. So if you think, well, the illustrators, the sort of artist style pens, I'm a little bit scared of them. Don't be, because you're going to be using them in exactly the same way. In fact, let me just show you how beautiful. I think I've got one open. They do lay down. You've got that beautiful brush, which is one of my favourite nibs to use at all times. You've got that lovely brush nib in there, so you can go finer, and then you've got that beautiful flick. All those little areas that you really need to get in, those nooks and crannies, you've got that beautiful fine tip. What can I say about these that we haven't already said a million times? They are just absolutely amazing. But for today, platinum of £29.60 or $41.60 for 36 of our illustrators, not our classics or anything. This is illustrators. These are the cream of the crop of the pens that we do. And you've got that code, 20% off with your Cyber 23. So that takes that down to lower.
Takes it, and another $5.92 comes off that if you're in the UK.
So can you imagine a Secret Santa or for someone for Christmas opening up and finding, what, £75 worth of pens in their stocking?
Yeah, you're about 22, 23 quid if you're platinum. That is incredible.
Yeah.
And if you're in the US, about $35.
Yeah. I'm nodding away. I've no idea if that's correct, but I believe him.
Yeah. it's there or thereabouts.
It is. It's near as makes a difference.
Yeah. Crazy deals, right? So many of you getting in touch saying that you're shopping already. Just use that code. Just whack it in at checkout. And you know what? That's the best way to do. If it's going to work, it's going to work for you. But you're going to find, as I say, standard T's and C's apply. But you'll be able to use it site-wide across a whole host of goodies. That deal, you'll be able to use it on. Get another 20% off. Mo number 2 says, I sent in my Christmas tree picture and I cannot wait to hear Craig rip it. I have a feeling my idea of a gorgeous tree and Craig's idea are completely different. And Marianne Rosie says, no tree for me. Cats and trees don't mix very well. Yeah, be careful if you've got a cat. Now, the Cyber Monday mystery bag is incredible. You don't get the bag. It shows you how bad my eyesight is. I thought I said the Cyber Moseby mystery bag for a second there. It is, yeah, it's my bag. The Cyber Moseby Monday mystery bag is £130 or $187 worth of content. You're saving £75 or $112. Platinum price is £50 or $60. Use your code. Use your code here. Save 20%. So that is another... 5, 10. That's another 10 coming off, isn't it? Why is it taking me long to work that out? I could put £40. It's £40 or $48. Here's the value, though, right? In your bag, you will get a craft and carry workstation. So we've shown you multiples of these recently in fantastic deals. So you know how these all work. Brilliant for you to be able to store in loads of crafty goodies, whether it's a particular project that you're working on, if you don't have a designated craft area, these are absolutely amazing. That's the first type that you're going to get. You're also going to get in here your Centura Pearl 40 sheets, 310 GSM. This is your 8-pack of colour trends. So you've got a whole host, might open those up later on for you, but 8 different colours in here. Beautiful Centura Pearl. On top of that, we've got one of our sets that we launched with our glitter pastes. I think these were the standard glitter paste, but your spots and dots. So it's 3 stencils in there that you're going to be receiving. One which is sort of 8x8 size. You've got one which is like a border, and then one which is a beautiful little icon. So 3 stencils in there. Plus, you're also going to get this beautiful little pop-out sentiment die with love. Now, if you add all of the costs of all those up, that there is your value, much more than your value if you're using that code CYBER23. But then I'm going to show you what you're going to get for free. Ready? Come with me, James. Let's go. Meadow Flowers Edgeable from your Wildflowers collection, free. You're going to get your stencil trio, that's the textile trio, 3 stencils, free. You're also going to get, one of my favourite stamp sets, one of my favourite Christmas collections in the world ever. That is the Twas the Night Before Christmas, the cute little Christmas scene where the kiddies are looking for Santa.
I love that one.
Free. You're also going to get one of our fantastic stamps, which is Dream More, Work Harder. Yeah, all right. This one I'll do. Giggle more, worry less. That's free. If you like quirky stamp sentiments, you're in luck here because you've got another one. These were launched with our tag punches. Best gift ever. I should know. I bought it. Then you're going to get the cute little happily ever after dancing couple die from Once Upon a Time. All of this is free, by the way. Do you want some more freebies? Do you want some more? More! Yeah, okay. Swirl butterflies dies you can have from the Country Lane collection, free. What else do you want for free? Maybe you want some embellishments. All right, from the fabulous Fuchsia collection, you can have a 100-piece set of beautiful adhesive pearls. Want some more?
Please.
Don't be ridiculous. I haven't got any. Of course I have. You're going to get the Edge Klimpler. Hey. Great for adding distressed effect to the edges of your cards. You want a very, very handy crafty tool. In the words of Debbie Robertson, it is the Wibbly Wobbly Knife. Great if you're kind of like cutting around corners. The next thing you'll be wanting is some replacement blades to go with that for free. Oh, go on then, seeing as you are so nicely. What's that? You want some more tools? All right, pokey tools, they do you. You can't want any more free stuff. We do. All right. What about some low-tack tape? Are you done now? What's that? You want some inks? Ink pads? Oh, I don't want much, do you? Look, I'll throw in one. You can have the opaque pigment ink bag in the Damson wine. There you go. What? Okay, seeing as you asked so nicely, I'll give you one more, which is the Bordeaux, you know, in the quick dry. All that has got, I'm not being funny, I probably say this quite a lot, that's got to be one of the best mystery bags we have ever done in the world ever. All of that is your free stuff, all of that is free, when you get this within the mystery bag. If you do buy more than one, you will get duplicates. However, not such a bad thing when you consider all of the stash that you get in there. For 50 or 60 if you're platinum, actually £40 or $48 if you use your Cyber 23 code to get that extra 20% off. Bonkers. Next, Michelle, what are you hiding over there?
I've got ink pads. I've got lots of ink pads. I've got lots of different kinds of ink pads. In fact, I've got 10 for you. So we're going to give you a little bit of all sorts here.
Oh,
so
wow.
I have got 2 of my shimmer inks for you. So you've got that beautiful peach rose. Now, if you've seen these, they have got the most amazing shimmer on these. It's a beautiful pearlescent shimmer, and that one is, sorry, Starlight Sky. Now, you are going to be inking, distressing with these. They're that opaque, so they're going to stay open, and you can do your heat embossing with these in those 2 most amazing colours. And then we have got for you some of our duet ink pads. So this is the Vintage Merlot. And you have also got, I should really look at it before I hold it up for you, shouldn't I? Awakening Forest. So again, 2 of our newer ones, the duets, which means you can be doing so many different techniques with these. And they're called a duet because you can be doing all the techniques of your sort of water reactive ones, but with the techniques of your sort of quick dry. So you can be stamping with these as well as doing all those distressing type
Effects.
effects, thank you. I was going to go with thingamabobs, but effects sounds so much better. So you've got your shimmers, you've got some of your duets. So we're going to give you some of our opaques as well. So you've got Plum Jam and you've got Parakeet. So again, you've got that really lovely, juicy ink in there. In fact, it's not an ink, it's a pigment, which is what allows you to do all of those beautiful heat embossing techniques. So you've got 2 of those as well. And then we're going to give you 2 of our quick dries. So we've got Ocean Blue and we've got Spring Meadow.
Yeah.
So again, so these are our quick dries, beautiful for just stamping your sentiments with. If you've got any of our rotating stamps, not rotating stamps, what are they called?
The layering stamps.
Layering stamps.
But also the rotating stamps.
We do have, yeah.
We do have the ones,
rotating. Yeah. Are going to be absolutely perfect for for those kind of things. And again, you've got beautiful colours: Ocean Blue, Spring Meadow, and I've only got one here. I've got a Pine Tree in our water reactive. I think I should have another one, but there's not one here, so I'm not sure what colour I'm missing. But you should get 2 because we're going to get 10 in total. Even I can figure out that I'm missing one.
Good counting.
You get Straw Bale and you're going to get Pine Tree. 2 of my most used colours, actually. And again, so you know that for your distressing, for your inking, anything, your embossing folders, creating beautiful backgrounds, you've got all those faux bleach effects, the salt effect. You can be using so many different effects with these. So you're getting 10, so you are getting a little bit of everything here. So if you've not used any of these, this is the perfect way to start and have a go. At £35 or $40, don't forget that 20% off code is going to work with this bundle as well.
Blooming marvellous that. Lots of love for the mystery bag. Linda says, nice mystery bag, isn't it? Candy says, this is a total steal of a deal for new crafters. Wait for people who need to do some restocking. Wow. And just quickly on the subject of ink pads, Kim's saying, Michelle, which ink pads are the best to use with my alcohol markers?
So if you're using your alcohol markers, what you need is, I've got one next to me. You're going to need these. So these are your alcohol-proof ink pads.
Yeah.
You can tell it's going to be the correct one because you've got that lovely little pen on there. But what this does, because you've got your alcohol pen, this is water-based. So it sort of repels it. So when you stamp with these and colour in, you're not going to get any bleeding out or anything like that. So this is what you need, alcohol-proof ones. In fact, yeah, Finesse alcohol-proof ink pad is what you need. And there's 4 different colours. There's a black, a pebble, a rustic brown, and the 4th one that I can never remember.
Was it
Flagstone? Flagstone. So you've got 4 different colours, but yes, that's what you're going to need.
There we go. Keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming as well. Let us know what you're shopping for, who's used the code, how much have you saved today. I always like to know that, you know, rather than, you know, how much you spent, how much have you actually saved, and today's the day to do it. this next deal is about to knock your socks off. Now, we have seen the desk made previously at unbelievable prices, right? This is a great bit of kit. It's a desk made store and clip pods, complete storage system. Now, what you're gonna get here, I'm loving what James is doing. What you're gonna get here is the full shebang, all right? Everything. And here's the price. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. No, actually, hold on a second. Right, hold on a second. Right, this is £60 or $72 worth of crafty storage solution, right? And you get everything. So all of these pods. For all of your crafty bits and pieces, you get everything. So I'll quickly show you. So you've got the base there, which is absolutely mahoosive. You've got the solid base to that as well. So within that, you're going to pop all of these bits and pieces. So you've got your big storage at the back, perfect for your 12 by 12 pads. Things like your guillotine can go in there, your plates can go in here, and there's even little space around the outside there as well. So that goes in the back. You can pop this together how you want. It's a little bit like Tetris in effect, really. That you pop all these bits and pieces wherever you like. This one's quite a big sort of box, if you like. We've got some of our dies in there. We've got some of the standard tape pens. There's some sprays in there too. It's a nice big capacious size for all sorts of bits and pieces. You also get a set of your storage clips as well. So if you do want to kind of clip these together and use individual pods outside of the main case, you can. This one again, perfect for storing things like your plates. We've got rocker blocks in there. We've got some of our scissors in there too. And then these are perfect smaller little pods for holding your pens. So we've got some of our Illustrators classics in there, some of our sparkle pens. Again, this one, little tool caddy. Things like our brushes and our die brush tool. You've got your burnishing tools in there. This one as well, you can pop in. As I say, it is a little bit like Tetris. However you want to do it, right? You're going to get all of this in here, right? Now, here's the deal today. £60 or $72 is what you would normally pay for this system. However, today, what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, let's get this down under 50. That would be amazing, right? We're going to go lower than that. If we could get it under 40, that would be incredible. However, let's get it before discounts under 30, right? Then let's give you your Club Inspired discount. And then on top of that, let's use the code CYBER23. So from a £60 item, today you are going to pay not this price, because you're going to use CYBER23 to get 20% off. £18.38 if you're platinum for the full desk-made system. That is the best price I have ever seen this for, and I have done this at some fantastic deals. This is the price that I've seen before that we can go to, which is low. I kind of think a little bit of a mistake has been made there, because that's a super low price.
With that 20% off?
Then you get another 20% off. £18.38 is what you'll pay if you're platinum, and you're getting another 20% off here. So that's another it's $5.40. So you're down to about $22 for the whole system.
Wow.
That is an absolute steal today. And whilst I realise a few of you may already have this system, it's worth grabbing again, even if you just have some of the extra pods to fit into your desk-made system, and then give the rest away as a gift, or just keep one for your craft stuff, one maybe just for at work for keeping bits and pieces in. That's a steal. You've only got, well, realistically 24 hours to get it at that price, because the code will not work tomorrow. Grab it whilst you can. Something else which has been an incredible deal over the course of the last week or so is the Pro Sketch Pack limited edition. Still very busy with this, and I know, Michelle, that you had your eye on this, because when we launched this on Crafters TV with Sheena, you were messaging the show.
I was, and I was watching Sheena do all those doodlings like this. And you've got that really ugly sort of stare, and then
What's the face again? What's the face?
That's how I was watching, but the thing, I'm just going to quickly open this just because I want to open one, but then we're going to show you Sheena going through it, because the way that she explained every single thing that you get in this kit, so I'm going to quickly open it while I'm talking, but the way that she went through and explained absolutely everything in this kit. In fact, she got to the first one and that was it. I was sold. But then she takes that off. You've got that beautiful binder in there, and not only have you got that, is it a binder? It's like a little, yeah.
Yeah,
Not only that, you've got this one, and then you've got this one, and I cannot tell you, well, if you've got one, you'll know the quality of this is absolutely amazing. Platinum today, that $39.98 or $49.94, and again, we're going to go to the queen of colouring, Sheena, and she's going to go through this so much better than I can for you.
It is phenomenal. So seriously, if there's somebody who's of school age, college, anybody, and just this, they're going to want to use this, but you're going to want to use this as well. Shall I take you through what's in on the overhead? Right, let's look at it. And then I've got mine already set up. This is what you get, the first layer, right? So this is the first layer. We have a huge pencil like this. This is called a clutch pencil or a lead holder. Look at the size, look at that, that's lead, that's all lead. So that's for your sketching, for your shading. We'll be using that today. I'll be taking you through that. And to pop it back in, you just do that and it goes back. But you've also got in there, you have got, I'm just going to do, instead of like an order, I'm going to go around. You've got a mechanical pencil here, down here. You've got your regular mechanical pencil that you probably know about. Now, I've got to say, guys, with these two here, I've paid up to £10 for what my clutch holder, my pencil, £5 to £6 for an inexpensive one.
Right, okay.
The value is, I have everything that's in here, just say it, and I've paid a lot of money for everything that's in here. So they're the first two, but you also get refills for these guys. So you get a whole pack here. It's hard to get them out here. I'm going to do my best to get them out because I've already got them. Well, I'm just going to point, look there. You've got your lead for your mechanical pencil, for your fine one. I'm going to show you why these are all, why you need them all shortly, and why they, what everything does. And look at all those there. All of those there are refills for your clutch pencil or your lead holder, the big chunky one. So you've got refills. You've got a couple of erasers, and they do different things. This is the type that you're probably well familiar with, just a regular plastic eraser. Works a treat. Yeah. You've got this one here, which is a kneaded eraser, kneadable eraser. They call it a putty eraser, or a kneaded eraser, or a kneadable eraser. It's squidgy. It's like it's a bit like, you know, like stuff you put your Christmas cards up in. When we open this, you'll see, and you shape it and you use it any way you want, and it doesn't leave any little bits behind like that one. Okay. You can just lighten the background a little bit with it. Anyway, we're going to be using them shortly. Going through, you've got 3 coloured pencils here that are great for just either mixing, for colouring in, or for like when you're doing, if you're doing a little sketchy ideas, you can do them in different colours for represent different bits of your card making. So you might want to use the red as the foreground element if you're using your books and things to plan out your cards. Yeah. The blue might be a background, the next layer back, and the green might be further back, like just the flat bit of card. All of this will become apparent later. You've got 2, these are amazing. If you've ever used water-soluble graphite, you'll be excited already. There's 2 here. They look like pencil, they're exactly like pencil, but you don't have to even blend these ones, you just add a bit of water. There is a 2B and a 6B. Now this is where I get super excited. What's this one? Like seriously, a chalk pastel pencil. For all of your card making, your paper crafting, you want that. Yeah. And you also want, look, I'm not even going to take it out.
This is what people are going to get excited about as well, that pen.
There. Oh, if you haven't used this pen yet, just do it. I mean, seriously, that and this kit alone, can you see where the money's just mounting up? I know. It's just phenomenal. I didn't even mention, look, you've got your pencil, a really good metal pencil sharpener there for all of your pencils, your regular pencils. Moving down, you've got a water brush, a fabulous, and it's a really nice size water brush. Oh, cool. It holds a really good point. So if you want to add the water to your water soluble pencils, just portable, it's perfect for that, and that's going to go in this kit that you haven't even seen the bag yet. Yeah. You got 5 illustrators there, and they're the brush nib illustrators, which are my absolute go-tos, perfect, and they're shades of grey. So you've got 2 cool greys, you've got 2 warm greys, and you've got a black. You've got all of these outliners, and you've got outliners here that you can't get anywhere else. These 2 here, and there's a chisel nib as well. Oh, is there? A chisel nib outliner. There's 2 flex pens here, which you won't get. Well, if you look at that, we've almost got like the price in just that of the kit.
Well, I was going to say already all of that is miles over.
Miles over. Then. You've got paper stumps to blend your graphite pencils with. That's the top layer. Then we move on. I think I've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the beauty of this. So in here,
this is great.
You have a case, and I've got mine all set up, which I'll show you properly shortly. But in there, everything fits perfectly. There's a place for everything in that case.
Yeah.
And there's also a place for the next thing, which are the books. Look at this. Right, now if you're wondering about the value of sketchbooks, let me pop that to one side. Let me show you what I've brought my sketchbooks here. Just let me take you through that. They're just 3 of my sketchbooks, right? That one I paid £11.50 for.
Yes.
That one was 15. Right. This one was £36. And guess what's in this one? Nothing, because I'm scared to use it.
Hang on, 36, 20...
36 quid for that.
26 and 11, did you say?
Yeah. Yeah, for these 3. These ones have got bits in. I've been brave enough to do a few bits in these ones. Wow. But this one, not, because I'm scared to use it.
Yeah.
But look what you've got here. You've got 2 A4. They're totally different. Again, we're going to go through this in proper time and basically play. This one here is a mixed media book. So if you want to... For a crafter, you could use this book for your colour charts. You know when I say always make a colour chart? This would be it could be a card making Bible. You could have your aquas colour chart and you've got them all safe in the
I like that idea, that's good.
Then you can have your inks, you can have your duet ink pad colours in there and then swatch them so you can see all the colours. You've got your shimmer inks, so you can see how even that would work for a paper crafter. It's phenomenal, but it's not watercolour card. It won't take a completely soaking wash, but it's thick enough to use water products on there as well. So that's your mixed media pad there. And then we've got this beauty here. Oh. This if you separated this and gifted this on its own, it's sewn. It's a proper sewn with signatures. You know, they call the little bits and the little different things, the little signatures there. It's a sewn bound paper that is smooth, silky smooth, so all your dry media, your inks and everything are going to work perfectly on this. I'll show you how I've started to use mine, shall I? Shall I show you mine quickly before we start playing? Yeah, why not? This one's mine. Oh.
That folder's brilliant as well, isn't it? My goodness me.
Fabulous.
You can even just split up the... If you're looking for gifts, split up, keep the pens, give the folder away, give the pads away, and whatever you want to do.
That's what it looks like when it's together, Ben. Look, everything's got its place. I've put my pencils, I've got all my pens here for drawing, and I've gone large to small to fine. Yeah. I haven't even shown you how fine the lines are. We're doing all this when we're going to draw shortly. Not draw, scribble, plain over stamps and things. Yeah. And everything's there. And then in here, you've got all your other bits, your paper stump, your pencil sharpener, your eraser, everything fits in there. And then in here, you have your books. I mean, the fact that you can carry everything. Can you see what I'm saying? You are going to be like, if you gift this to someone this Christmas, they're going to think you've been generous beyond compare.
Generous.
And this is how we're going to use them. So if you think, I'd like a lovely sketchbook, like my little sketchbook, but I can't draw. So you're thinking, well, yeah, all right then, Douglas, but how do I do if I'm not drawing? Doesn't matter, look. Would you know that this hasn't been just sketched?
Wow, yeah.
Would you? Mm-hmm. No, you wouldn't, would you? Mm-hmm. That is what we're going to show you how to do. So you could make yourself a little journal like this.
Brilliant.
It doesn't have to be just, sketches like that, but I think that looks rather pretty. If you want to gather this, and also imagine whatever you do in this book, you can then put on a card.
That's it.
So imagine sending a card that looks like this. It'll look like you've done a hand-drawn card. This one was stamps that you'll be familiar with. They're not even a stamp, that's a stencil. I'm going to show you how to change them. Using the pens that are in the kit. If you want to maybe repurpose this one and think, well, how can I get value? Again, I haven't used it, but I've started playing in the back. You might want to make yourself a desk journal.
Yeah.
So this is a stencil. This is the space that we're going to do today. We're going to put a stamp on there and we're going to draw over that with the pen. And then we're going to use some just die cuts to cut out and put panels in here for notes or goals for that month. And it's going to be really pretty. And it's like, it could be a family kind of like what's happening at a glance, coffee table, pretty little book there. So can you see how it's not just if you're an artist for anybody and anyone in school, honestly, you're going to look like the best auntie ever.
Are you sold? I am so sold. You are absolutely not going to be scared to use your pads in this one. For that one that Sheena bought, £36, look at your price here. £39.98 if you're platinum, or $49.94. Now, again, you've seen everything she's gone through. I got this. I watched Sheena and I got this. And definitely, you know, I'm just doing a little bit of a doodle. And, you know, she comes up with like the Sistine Chapel. Mine's, you know, definitely little stick men, things like that. But you need to get it. You've got to start somewhere. You need to get it. You need to not be scared to use it. And for that price, you're absolutely not. And don't forget, you've got Sheena. We've got Sheena, we've got Leanne. You can watch the things that they've been creating and doing with this. So again, that price is a crazy. I mean, look, it's huge. There's so much in there. So if you didn't get it, you definitely need to.
Yeah, it is an absolute steal. And you, like Michelle says, you've got all those shows to go back and watch Sheena. She did Wake Up Call and then the launch. Basically 4 hours of Sheena taking you through how to get the very best out of that pack. It's been the hottest seller over the last, I would say, week, 10 days. So make sure you jump in and you grab it. Good morning, Mo number 2, who says, I already have a ton of those desk maids, or I'd be grabbing another set at that price. It's still hard for me to resist at that price. And did I mention I already have a ton of it? Marjorie said, do all the pods come in the mystery bag? Marjorie, the storage solution in the mystery bag is the Craft and Carry workstation, which is different to your desk mate. We'll go through it more a little bit later on for you. And Tino Dolly says that is an awesome deal for the desk made. It's a wonderful system and it holds tons of goodies. I cannot recommend the desk made Matt more. Also hi to Adriana, who says good morning from San Antonio, Texas. Back to work but watching Crafters TV as I get ready. Michael Adams says, yes Ben, that is a brilliant set, all unpacked, ready to start drawing. Let us all know as well if you picked up your Pro Sketch Pack and if you have started having a bit of a doodle with it. Happy as always to see what you've been doing. Send in your pictures. And Lynn says, I wonder if this would be a great Christmas gift for my son-in-law. He is a graffiti artist and makes on canvas. I would have thought if he's into graffitiing, a sketch pack like this would be right up his street. I would jump in and grab. Something else which I think you're going to absolutely love, which I feel I've not seen for a while, is our Swash sentiments. These are just brilliant. We saw them at the top of Wake Up Call on a few projects with Michelle. All about putting your sentiments, I think, at the focal point at the front of a particular project. Great for use as well on things like your boxes as well. But what I love about these is that you've got all sorts of different sentiments for all sorts of different occasions. And the fact that you've got that sort of beautiful cursive design, that Swash design, means that you can multi-layer these, you can create frames from these, you can potentially join these up. They're so super versatile, and literally within this set you have got, I think, a sentiment for every occasion. We'll go through them all. So you've got your special friends, you've got Forever Friend and True Friend in a set called Forever Friends. Then you've got Congratulations, which is best wishes, time to celebrate, and congratulations. This next one is called Hugs and Kisses. So with love, hugs and kisses, and love you lots. Then you've got with thanks, thank you, with thanks, special thanks. Now this is one hopefully you don't have to use too often, but it's always good, isn't it, to have those sort of sympathy sentiments. So you've got with sympathy, so very sorry, and thinking of you. And last but by no means least is your birthday celebrations, which is birthday wishes, party time, and happy birthday. That is a six-piece collection, 18 dies in total, £28 or $36.80. Oh, but there's a code. Yes, James. There you go. So you can get another 20% off. That is another £5.60 coming off that price there. Another $7.20, actually about $7.30 coming off that price that you're seeing on screen. So build that into the kind of budget today, you can get that extra 20% off. But let's see these in action. These are so super versatile, super cute as well, aren't they? And really easy to craft with, I would have thought.
They really are. These are one of the sentiment dies that so do you remember the stamps? We had the Swash stamps. Loved those, used those all the time, and then we brought out these, so I use these just as much. They are my most favourite sentiment because they literally go with everything and anything. And again, you can create a beautiful background with these, or you can just have that one sentiment on your card, the thank you, happy birthday, whatever, because they're perfectly sized for that. So I've picked the with thanks.
Yeah.
So the one, it's got thank you, with thanks, and special thanks. I've got a couple of pieces of that almost.
I love that glitter cardstock.
It is the most. It's really hard to not use it for everything.
Yes.
The card base, the mats, the layers, and the sentiment all
and
in
build
this.
a house out of it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I've got a couple of pieces, and it works beautifully with the black. So we're going to just die cut a few of these out. So I'm going to go with the thank you. Oh, that's better. I couldn't read it, and I was like, why can you not? But there was upside down. So let me bring in my plate, and I'm just going to cut, if I can pick it up, a couple out. I'm going to cut one out in sort of this green, and then one in the pink, and then I'm going to sort of cut a couple out in black as well, and we'll create sort of a lovely background with these. I think I'm going to do the glitter sentiment on a glitter background to give it that faux emboss effect. I love doing that, and these sentiments are absolutely perfect for that. So let's just pop this out. I mean, look, so even though it's that glitter card, because you've got that encapsulation on there, it just cuts out absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
Look at me flipping and rotating my plate.
I know. Good housekeeping and all that. 8 was the best way to get the most out your plates.
It absolutely is. Absolutely.
Flip and rotate.
Flip and rotate. I know lots of people put a number, don't they? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number it, makes it so much easier. I've had my Gemini maybe about 4 or 5 years. Still yet to do that, but you know, I'll get there.
I was going to say, are you as good when you're at home crafting with your flipping and rotating, or are you just doing it to be a good example on the TV?
Well, no, because I think that's the first time I've ever done it on the telly as well. Oh.
You sold it with such style.
Do you know what I say it as it is, really? But at home, I've still got my original Gemini. I haven't upgraded to the G2 yet.
Oh, okay.
Purely because there's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely still working perfectly. And I've just not been able to justify to myself yet. I emphasise the yet that I need the new one. So I've got the old plates, and I've still got my original set of plates.
Okay.
And I've had it, what, 4, 5 years?
Wow,
I've still got I do have some nice new plates as well, but I do the flip and rotate. I don't do the flip and rotate. I don't know, I'm fibbing to you. I do the hot water technique.
Okay.
Which, you know, with the original ones works absolutely perfectly.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are ways, you'll have heard our guys talk about this before, that you can kind of coax those back into shape. But
yeah, definitely. Don't put them in the oven. Do not put... I've heard so many people say, oh, put it in the oven, put it in a plate. And it's like, please don't do that. I mean, for one, once that starts heating up, I don't even know if any sort of, not toxic fumes, but fumes are going to be coming off of them. It's like, it's just, no,
we
it's
would
not
not
worth
recommend
it.
you do that.
No.
No.
The hot water in the sink works an absolute treat, and there's no worries of anyone getting burnt or setting your house on fire because you forgot your plastic plates are in the oven. I don't want no one writing to me saying, I did the hot water trick, but instead, you know, set the house, don't.
No. Definitely don't do that. And in other news, if you do want a Gemini 2, they are still on the best ever price we've done them for.
I know.
There's a reason to maybe get one, Michelle.
Best ever price, and then with that discount on top, your platinum discount. And it's Christmas.
Hmm.
All these reasons to absolutely get one.
It's Christmas Day, isn't it? Is it 4 weeks today, I think?
Yes.
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
weeks to go, in case you haven't started shopping yet.
Gosh.
Me.
Right, so I've already got a couple cut out. I've bought one Christmas present, I think.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go with, I'm going to go with this. Now, normally I do use my dotty tape pen for any sentiment, but I find these, because they are really very delicate, I always tend to go with the tacky glue. So either pop some tacky glue here, I tend to put it on my hand, just spread it out a little bit and then just tap your sentiment in. That is the easiest way for these. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to turn that round. I'm going to pop that pink one there. We're going to go with the green down the side. So we're just going to give it sort of that faux emboss. So let me get the bigger one. I'm going to pop this onto my hand. So let me just pop a little bit of that on there. Just spread it out a little. Tweezers are your best friend for doing this, definitely. So I'm just going to pick that up. I'm going to tap it in.
Ooh, pink tweezers.
I know, I think I've left mine down at Hobby Maker.
You could do with the New Essentials toolkit.
I know, they're the ones that I've left down there, I think.
That came with the squeezy tweezers.
Yeah.
Back to front
I can't
ones.
do the squeezy tweezers.
It's funny you should say that. So I still have nightmares now from when a while back I was working with Corin and we swapped over and I was doing a demo in the loosest sense of the word, the other side of the studio. I did create something. Yeah, and I picked up the tweezers and I'm used to using tweezers like you're using there, normal tweezers.
Yeah.
Could I get the squeezy back to front tweezers to work?
No.
Good heck. Did Corin stand there and help me? No, she didn't. No, she enjoyed reveling in my comfort. No, but I got there eventually. Because you're so used to using them one way, it's difficult to kind of like get... Well, it is if you're me anyway. Ask brain to do something slightly different. Oh, dear. But no, I feel your pain. That Essentials toolkit is still available, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know some of the others use those squeezy ones all the time, but nope, just cannot do it. It's like my brain works backwards. It gets all confused when I have to squeeze and release, and
yeah,
it's too much for my poor brain to work with.
Why? Serious question. Why do you put the glue on the back of your hand?
It's something I've always done.
Huh.
So I used to, in fact, who did I see doing it? I think it might have been, I think it might have been Jodie. I do like Jodie.
Oh, Jodie from Tonic?
She's been up here a few times.
She
I
has,
think I first saw her doing it.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was just for something little. She just stabbed it in, and I thought, that's genius.
Yeah.
But again, you know, if you obviously can't do that, you know, I don't know, allergies, things like that for people, but just pop it on your glass mat here. Yeah. I do it here because I like to peel it off once it's dry.
I knew you were going to say that. It's like being back at school.
Yeah.
I used to get the glue and I used to put it all over the back of my hand and let it dry.
Yeah. So myself and, I'm sticking to my tweezers, look. Myself and two of my best friends, so Vicky and Rachel, we used to get our legs slapped a lot by one of our teachers.
Really?
Yes, because we were in the wet area, and when we were clearing up in the wet area, we'd get the glue and we'd cover our hands literally with it like soap and then let it dry, and we just used to stand there. So after obviously art and things like that, when we were clearing up, we weren't really clearing up, we were just doing that. So one of our teachers, Mrs. Goff, back when, you know, you used to get your legs slapped and things like that.
I never got my leg slapped, just so that you know.
Did you not?
No. I was always very good.
So you've got that lovely flowing boss, were you?
Johnny just said Ben was at posh school, he would have ended up in the chokey. Like Mrs. Trunchbull, yeah.
I tell you what, Mrs. Goff was like Mrs. Trunchbull.
Was she?
There was not much difference between her and that teacher, can I tell you?
Oh dear.
She was an absolutely lovely teacher.
Yeah.
She was brilliant.
If you're watching Mrs. Goff, lovely to have you with us.
But yeah, us three were always getting into trouble.
I can't imagine you ever getting into trouble.
Can you
that
not?
amazes me, that does.
Really?
No.
Oh. Well, you know what? It was just innocent stuff.
That's it. Worst things to do, isn't there, to get yourself in trouble and to stick a load of glue on your hands and peel it off.
I think so.
I used to put glue on the back of my hand, says Rosalind. Now I just put it on the glass mat.
Yeah. It's not as much fun peeling it off, though, when it's on your glass mat.
Yeah, well.
I'm just trying to find some decent-sized foam pads. So I've got this piece is 6.5 by 6.5. I just cut this down so it would fit in the middle. You can see I've got the thank you going all the way round. So this is some black glitter card with just our normal black card on the top. So we're going to pop this on some foam pads. And then I've cut some out in black, so we're going to put like a bit of a faux emboss on the black bit as well. So because I'm going onto that glitter, I'm going to add some tacky to make sure that it stays put. And give that a press down. So I've got some of these thank yous cut out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim those edges off, just so. I'm going to have to put it on here now because I've got so much on my hand. It's just going to start peeling off. So let's pop that on there. So right to the top. My tweezers are all glued up now. Let me pick up another pair of tweezers. Ooh. So let's pop that on there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the same. Trim those extra bits off. I'm going to pop one at the bottom. Where's my glue? It's there. I went to tap that onto my hand again then, and oh, honest to goodness, my memory was bad enough before. But now, oh,
hello.
It's because I've got so much glue everywhere. And then what I've done is, you know these flowers? Our delightful bouquet? Just with some of the glitter behind.
Cute.
And then just black on the front. I cut one of those flowers out. Let's lift those up. Just want to give them a little bit of dimension. There we go. And then I cut a couple of the leaves out. I'm trying not to put my sleeve in that glue there. Let me, in fact, do you know what? Wipe it up.
Ah, there we go.
So let me bring in my little snips. Just trim this all to the size of the card.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. You want that faux emboss. I don't want all those edges coming over. And then I'm going to pop that over. And it doesn't matter, again, it doesn't matter that it's covering it up. It's just like having an embossing folder there. So let's pop a little bit of glue on there.
It's such a versatile set, aren't it? When you consider you created that foam emboss, you've created a frame with these as well.
Yeah.
There's so many different things. It's not just a set of nice sentiments. It's a really good set of crafty dies as well, this, isn't it?
It really is, absolutely. Let's pop that there.
Oh, nice.
So just creating all that background. And then I've just got a front stepper. So my step is 1.5 inches and the card is 7 by 7.
Yeah.
So let's just pop some glue on the back. There we go. Pop that on there. So the matten layer is just a real thin sliver of that gorgeous glitter card. Now, I should have gutted that. You probably saw that I didn't. Really should have done, because that glitter card, I don't want to waste any of that at all. So I've got black glitter, then I've got black, I've got that lovely glitter, you've got that faux emboss on there, and then I've got that, and then all I'm going to pop on the front stepper is, again, I've got that lovely glitter card, I've got black glitter, so we've got our black glitter card, a thank you on there, and I've just put 2 tiny sort of slithers of just the our black card on top.
Is that the black glitter card from the, does that come in the Wild at Heart?
Yes.
Yeah. Ultra fine.
Yeah. And then we're going to pop that on there. I did have a bow, so I'm going to pop that. So it's a lovely, what's that called now?
What, ribbon?
Yeah.
Is it organza?
Yes, thank you.
Look at me in all the words today. I am on it today. I tell you what. Must have been having that weekend off. Recharge the brain cells, or the brain cell.
The brain cell.
Yeah.
There we go. So just a little bow at the top.
Yeah.
If I turn that round, you've got all that lovely faux emboss on there with that gorgeous glitter card. But it creates a full card rather than just having it as a sentiment. I wanted to sort of pop it everywhere.
I love that. Lindsay says, I do like these Swash sentiment sets. They are very, very beautiful. And that square gives the illusion of a black cutout as well, says Rosalind Russell. Such a versatile set is this. 6-piece collection, 18 dies in total. And as you've seen, you've got so much craftability with a set like this. £28 or $36.80 does not reflect the price on these today if you're platinum, because of course you've got that code CYBER23, which will get you another 20% off the price that you're seeing on screen. So all of the different sentiments that you've got here, the birthday celebrations, it is birthday, wishes and party time. Happy birthday. Also, you've got with sympathy. Again, hopefully you don't have to turn to this one too often, but with sympathy, so very sorry, thinking of you. Thank you. With thanks and special thanks comes in your bundle called With Thanks. This one is called Hugs and Kisses. So Hugs and Kisses with love and love you lots. This set is your congratulations. You've got congratulations, time to celebrate and best wishes. And then lastly in the set is Forever Friends, which is true friend, forever friends and special friend. £28, $36.80. Use that code to get your extra 20% off as well. Now, for those of you that have just joined us, slightly different Monday today, because you might be thinking, oh, Monday Makers is coming up later. It is, but it's coming up earlier than you would expect. 3 o'clock for Monday Makers today, because later on this evening, we have got our Cyber Monday special with Cradle Bagel. That's 6 o'clock tonight. Pick up a lot of the deals now, though, because I've got a feeling a lot of people are going to be jumping in later on this evening. So Monday Makers is coming up at 3 o'clock UK, 10 o'clock Eastern, where we have one of the many Monday Mega Deals, which is our limited edition Raspberry Cheetah storage bags. £76 or $89, saving almost £11 or $14. Here's your platinum price. And remember, these are limited edition, so once they are gone, they are gone. I always kind of equate this and look at it like, do you know what? It's just a brilliant set to jump in and grab. A, because it's kind of like so many different storage systems, but B, you've only got a limited opportunity to jump in and grab it, because once we've got this, it is not going to be coming back. The deluxe tote is absolutely brilliant. Everything that you've loved about sort of deluxe totes that we've done previously, with the fact that you've got the space, it's capacious, it's customizable as well. In the center there, you know, you've got these panels, but if you want to take those out, you've got that hook and loop system, so you can simply, pop that panel to the side. These central panels will come out as well, so big enough once again to pop in things like your Junior, I reckon, will go in there. You're going to get your MIDI in there. Really, really simple to just cram all of your crafty goodies in there. And of course, pockets all the way round as well. So 3 pockets on the front, 2 on the side, 2 more this side, and then round the back you've got that really nice zip pocket as well. And once again, plenty. Hello, I have to do it every time. He can't help himself. Hello. Plenty of space inside there as well, maybe to pop in some more of your important things like your keys or your phone or your purse or whatever it might be. Genius about this as well is not only have you got a really, really lovely look to this with that Raspberry Cheetah effect, but you've got those cushioned handles, because these get heavy. If you've seen any of our guys when they bring in their deluxe totes, they literally bring in half the craft room. I'm not pointing any fingers at anyone in particular. Toby Robinson. So it's nice to have that cushioned handle, so it's not going to dig into your fingers. That's the first part of the equation. Second part of the equation is your tote. Again, this is perfect. This one, if you want as well, will fold down, so you can pop this under the bed when you're not using it. You've got pockets, again, aplenty at the front, loads of space on the inside there too. Again, with the ability to be able to customize this if you want. And then on the reverse, you've got all of the little elasticated holders there. So if you want to pop in a selection of your tools, you can do paintbrushes, pens in there as well. So that's great also. And I'm thinking about this as a potential Christmas sort of gift idea too, because if you're looking at this and thinking, well, I quite like that deluxe tote, but then you've still got 2 more components to go with your standard tote and your desktop tote as well. So you could treat yourself and give some of these away to friends and family. This again is just a great tote to have on your desktop for all of your crafty bits and pieces. It's also the one actually where if you take out the base does come out and you've got a zipper on the bottom. So again, if you do just want to store this, you can unzip it and fold it down. Folds flat to go into a bag as well. I know, again, a lot of people like these desktop totes simply for craft, but also for like makeup, potentially.
Yes, that one you've got now.
Yeah.
I've got loads of makeup and toiletry bits in that in my bedroom. The colour is just absolutely gorgeous.
And it's handy, isn't it? Because if you are travelling, for example, maybe you're going on holiday, you're going to take your toiletries, you're going to take your makeup. The fact that that folds flat makes it nice and easy to pack.
Yeah, definitely.
So whether it is for craft, whether it is for toiletries, whether it is for your makeup, really, really handy tote once again. And as a 3, that is incredible. 1, 2, 3, £60.80 or $71.20. That is huge value for money. And as I said, not going to sell it today, but it is limited edition. So once these have gone, that is gone. So jump in and grab it at a 24-hour deal at that price as well, with it being a Monday mega deal. And there are more of those on the website for you as well. Do have a look, and I'm sure we'll cover those off in more detail for you in Monday Makers at 3 o'clock. We are going to do the vote right now, though. Your chance to vote for your favourite project of the show. Michelle, please could you recap us and show us what you have made?
So number 1 was with those beautiful kaleidoscopes. So you can see that I finally glued my handle on. But it just makes a beautiful tag. So that was number 1. And then number 2 is the one that you've just seen me do with those beautiful Swash sentiment dies.
Okay, 1 or 2. It's over to you. You've got plenty of time to get your vote in. Let's give you 5 minutes to get your vote in on that one, 1 or 2. And whilst you're doing that, we're going to rattle through a few more of the deals which are coming up for you in tonight's show. Have you got a Nancy tote over there?
I do have a Nancy tote over here. A Nancy tote, these are hugely popular. They are just because they're totally Tiffany. It's a fabulous tote bag. It's really, really strong. So this is one of our lovely tenner deals. I carry one of these. Well, I have it in my craft room. I've got colouring bits and bobs in this one. Craft room, aka kitchen. So when I'm in the living room and I'm watching Crafters TV on a night, I pop all my bits in here, take it into the living room, and I use this. So I love the fact you've got that pocket on the front. Again, the handles are uber strong. It's wipe clean. And again, because of the fact that it's wipe clean, it means that you can be using it for more than just your craft stuff. But if you do have all your inks and your glitters and things in there, and you have a spill, because you know it's glitter, it's going to spill, you can wipe it and clean it up. But again, so £10 or $10 today.
Absolutely incredible. And there's loads of these as well, actually, £10, $10 deals for you on the website. So grab them whilst you can. I'm just going to show you this and go, I mean, just buy for a tenner. Oh, and also, you'll be able to use your code. Cyber23, so you can get, so these effectively then, so the £10 platinum deals, but if you use your code, that is another 20% off. So that's another £2, isn't it? So that's £8. £8 or $8 for metallic pencils.
Even better.
That is a stunner of a deal. These are incredible as well. I mean, it is such a brilliant opportunity to try these for the first time. Also, if you've already got them, you'll know just how beautiful they are. The texture that you get from these, they're so, I don't know if this is the right word to describe them, but I'm going to use it anyway, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Creamy.
Yes.
Aren't they, these?
Yes.
The laydown of these is absolutely stunning, and the level of that metallic shimmer that you can achieve with these pencils is absolutely incredible. If you've never seen these before, or maybe you thought, shall I, shan't I? If you're a fan of all things bling, if you've loved, for example, the metallic shimmer watercolour pads that we brought you recently, then these are going to be right up your street. All of the colours you're going to be getting here, so those 12 colours are included within the set. That is just a knock it out of the park price. If you're looking for stocking fillers or stocking stuffers, as you guys call them in the US, that is a no-brainer. If you've used them before, no doubt you'll be buying these again at that price, because eventually, of course, they will run out. If you want to treat somebody this Christmas as well, or indeed just treat yourself, grab them whilst you can. That is a 24-hour deal as well, I think, aren't they, these tenner deals? £10, $10, use your cyber code, you're down to £8, $8. Another £10 deal. What the? What?
Another £8, $8 deal. If
Yeah.
you're platinum. I love these. We have got some amazingly beautiful colours in these, but I have got the blush set for you. So in this one, you've got the rose gold, the soft gold, and the pretty pink. Now, let me see if I can pop this open. I can, because you need to see. Oh, look at those. So these are your gilding flakes. So you can be using these with your wet glues, with your red liner tape. They are such a versatile thing. You're going to get these, you're going to want to put them on everything. And the bonus is that when you do use these, they float around in the air, they settle on your dog, they settle on your husband's head, makes everything look pretty. Who doesn't want that?
Exactly right.
But the gilding flakes, so again, this is my most favourite colour set. So yeah, £10, $10, or really £8 or $8 today for the blush set.
Incredible. All of these, £10, $10. You've got to use your code. You won't automatically get that extra 20% off. So it's a fact of using that code Cyber23 at checkout. Just put it in, right? Don't dilly-dally and go, oh, I wonder if it will. Just do it. Whatever you're buying today, just whack it in, Cyber23, CYBER23, and that will self-calculate at checkout. All these deals are relevant for that particular code. Your stamp cleaning station, again, what a great idea this is. And I know when we first launched this, loads of you jumped in and grabbed it. If you haven't yet got yours, it's a great system. Yours will come clean. This is obviously one which has been used. But the great thing about the stamp cleaning station, again, so once you do clean your stamps on this, you can take this out and actually clean it for yourself. But do you know what? It's just a great way to keep your stamps in good nick, in good order. I know lots of people, shockingly, don't clean their stamps. Some people I know quite close to home. I'm not looking at you at this point. Some people I know who are here, you know. But this is your opportunity. What? This is your opportunity to be able to give them a good clean. Use this in conjunction with your stamp cleaning solution, which I know is in stock as well. So all you're going to do is either spray your stamp or indeed spray your mat here. Give your stamps a good once over on this side, and then on this side here, where it says clean, you're going to. Sorry, let's get this right. Get this right. Clean. Dry, and that's it. It's a great way to keep your stamps in good nick, in good order, and I suppose it is good housekeeping to keep your stamps looking good. And it's all done in that really cute little compact folder for you as well, which you can simply pop into your storage like we've got here. Nice and easy. £8, $8 if you use that code Cyber23 today, but platinum price £10, $10. Next up, wait till you see this.
I've got the Pop Out Scene craft kit, and I was just waiting for the real price to come up, but this is an £8, $8 craft kit. It's a Pop Out Scene, so we're going to open this up and we're going to have a look. But you can see from the images on the top that it creates that beautiful pop out scene. So just there.
Yeah.
So we love these. It's like a gift to ourselves, isn't it? So you've got the stamps in here. So you've got those balloons. You've got time to celebrate. Have the happiest of birthdays. Magical times are ahead. I believe in you. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So if you've just got those gilding flakes I was just telling you about, you definitely are going to be doing that. And then you've got those two die sets in here. So you've got the scene with the little boy or girl and the balloons. He's got his cake there. And then you've got this one, you've got the fairy, you've got Bambi there, you've got the butterflies. I love that in this kit, you've actually got two totally different concepts in here. Which means obviously, you know, twice as much inspiration, twice as much fun. You've got your 4x6 cards and envelopes, you've got your 5x7 cards and envelopes, and you've got your 6x6 card and envelopes. You've got all that ribbon. You've got 3 different sizes in those lovely 3 colours. Matching gems. We all love our gems. If you're anything like me, most crafters are a little bit obsessed with gems and things like this. But what you're also getting in here is you're getting all these beautiful papers.
Yeah.
You've got so many. I mean, you can see, so you've got those lovely sort of nature ones there, which are going to work beautifully with the fairy one. And then I can't do this. It's been a long time since I've had to do this. So again, you can see you've got all those beautiful ones, but then you've got your card. I don't think it's all in here. But,
it's to be fair, yeah, it's probably hacked into a bit, that box. Yeah.
You've got those lovely browns, you've got that lovely cream. That blue is my all-time favourite. You've got that lovely lemon and, again, a peachy colour. But what with these kits, everything is designed to work together. So your papers and your cards are going to work together. The colours of your ribbon and your gems work together, all in conjunction with those dies in here. Now, it makes a minimum, did it say, of 24 cards?
Yeah.
You're going to make a lot more than that. It says it makes a minimum of 24 cards because that's what we're giving you.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're going to be able to make so much more. For £8 or $8 today, one of my favourite kits, definitely.
What you're waiting for. You know those monthly craft kits. I mean, the value for money is just insane. The normal price. So when you can pick it up for £10, $10, use that code and get another £2, $2 off. Boom. Great gift idea once again. Nice also, I know we showed you a few moments ago that we've got the totes in that limited edition raspberry, but we've also got the desktop tote available for you in our sort of crafters colours as well, if you like, the kind of traditional desktop tote. Everything that I said to you about the raspberry desktop tote applies here because it's exactly the same, but you're just getting a different design on it. So maybe you picked up the deluxe tote, which we've had previously, or the standard tote, which has got this beautiful pattern to it. This is the way to be able to pick up the desktop tote. And again, you might want to pick up one of these for a friend or family member as a makeup holder, as a stationery holder, toiletry holder. It doesn't just have to be craft here. We've popped in, well, some of our $10 deals actually, £10, $10 deals, but as I say, if I just show you around again, pockets at the front, you've got that little pocket here with the hook and loop system to keep your bits and pieces safe there. Round the side, more pockets. This side, more pockets. Inside also, as well as being, it's nice and roomy actually. It's mini but mighty is this, but you've got lots of pockets inside too, so you can pop even more in there as far as your tools are concerned, pens, pencils, whatever you want to do. And then once again, the base has actually gone out the bottom of this. Yours will come with a base, but then if you do want to fold it down, you can take the base out, undo the zip at the bottom and fold that down so it does pack really, really nice and neatly for you. I'm seeing this, the more often I see this, more and more I'm just thinking, do you know what? People are going to be buying these for travelling with, for makeup, for stationery, for toiletries, for gift ideas. Really, really nice Christmas gift idea, this one, as a little stocking filler. Should be £15 or $20. It's £10 or $10. Use the code. What is it, everybody? Cyber23. Yes, Cyber23. Thank you, crowd. Pop that in at checkout and that becomes £8 or $8 for you. Next up, hang on a minute. I didn't know you had a goodie bag over there. You kept that one quiet, Michelle.
I was very excited when I saw it.
Yeah.
I have got, I think, one of the best. This is a sentiment goodie bag. So one per customer, or you will receive duplicates with this one. But the value in this bag is off the chart. So firstly, you are going to get, I love these. I call them the Superman stamps. They're not the Superman stamps, but it gives you that, where you can see you've got that beautiful effect there. So you've got stamp and die in this. You've got two stamps that you're going to create that background and foreground, and then you've got the die where you're going to pop it on top. So in this case, you have got friend, and then you've also got the most wonderful news.
That's
so
such a
again,
handy one, that,
what
isn't it?
are these called?
They're called the Shadow Sentiments.
Shadow, that's it. Shadow. So your Shadow Sentiment stamp and die sets. Again, you've got that. It's a good job that I've got you today.
I know, in rare form.
You really
Because normally you and I are like, what's it called? Oh, it's the, the thingy-majig. Yeah, the what's-in-my-bob. Yeah.
That's it, yeah, definitely. So you're getting two of these so far. You've got friend and you've got that wonderful news there. can't get them out of the bag. It's because I don't want to give you them, I want to keep them for myself.
Keep them for me.
And then you've got the thinking of you, and again, you've got those. Well, you've got those two main stamps, but of course, you know, popping it round, it sort of shows you how to put these together. Thinking of you.
Still going?
We're still going. I've got loads more in here. Another one of my favourites. I love these. So this is the thankful. So again, what
Connecting
is this one
sentiments.
called? Thank you very much. Take a bow.
Thank you.
Connecting sentiments. So this is your thankful. So usable. Even if you do nothing else to a card, then pop that on there. It's going to look amazing. Just to say...
Fancy sentiments.
These are our fancy sentiments. You've got that die is the just, and then you've got the stamp of to say. And again, if I turn it round, you can see a little clearer what you get in there. You're also going to get the friends, special friends.
Aww.
Again, so usable. The reason we send a card is to say something. So the fact that you're getting all these sentiments in this bag is just astounding.
Wow.
Just for you, I love these. You've got a matte layer and those word dies in this one. Makes it a little bit easier when you're wanting to pop them on your cards, because obviously all those little letters on their own can be a bit fiddly. Wedding invitation from the Garden Love. Exactly what it says on the tin. Beautiful sentiment die in there. We have got not one but two. Special
cute.
friend and new home. Again, they're a lovely size, these. They're not going to overtake any sort of card that you're wanting to send if that's the look you're going for. But we're also going to give you two, wrong one, wait a minute, two of our quick dries. You are getting that fuchsia and you are getting the baby blue. So two beautiful colours. So you have got your two ink pads. You've got two of these smaller sentiments. That one, in that one, stamp and die, connecting, stamps for £28 or $36. And don't forget that 20% discount code.
That is it. So with everything, basically, pop in that code, Cyber23, and if it qualifies, it's standard T's and C's basically, but if it qualifies, you'll get an extra 20% off. So in this instance, it will qualify for the goodie bag. So £28 or $36, less the 20%, but you have to put the code in. It's like the same with those, the £10, $10 platinum deals. They are £10, $10 platinum. But then if you put the code in, Cyber23, you'll get the 20% off that. So that's why we were saying the £10 becomes $8, but you'll have to put the code in. It doesn't automatically do it for you. So Cyber23, that's the code for today, only for today with it being Cyber Monday. Use that code like it's going out of style. Demo of the show. 2.
Thank you very much.
That is a marvellous card, actually. I do love that. Thank you for a fab show. We are going to get together again, fancy it, in 2 hours?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, 2 hours is good. Monday Makers coming up for you, so we'll see more, I'm sure, with the Kaleidoscope dies. We've got the more with those Swash sentiments as well. Plus, of course, don't forget, later on, Craig or Bagel will be here for that Cyber Monday special. Check out all of the deals now. So many great deals to be had. Shop the day, shop the show on the website. And don't forget that code today. Just whack it in at checkout. Cyber23, CYBER23. And Michelle and I will see you back here in 2 hours' time for Monday Makers. Bye for now.